Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
And welcome back to another Wednesday night stream of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game here on RSG. I'm your host, Ranger J, 1999, welcoming you all in, all the skiers unite. Get your ass in here. We're going to celebrate the Hump Day celebration of another stream, the longest running stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community, as we celebrate the eve of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, not doing anything but talking stuff and doing things Christmassy on here at RSG. So that's what we're calling the episode. No, we're not really calling it the episode. Joining me on this epic journey, we've got Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, the Troll Extraordinaire.
Good evening, everyone.
And least but not at all, we've got Sir Loki, the lightsaber builder, the sexy Buddha himself.
What's up, everyone?
And welcome to our little show that we like to do every Wednesday night, like clockwork, where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing people and discuss Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Excuse me, I just choked up on my Christmasness. And well, today there's nothing much going on in the game. There's not much to talk about, but at least we're here to celebrate. Well, I'm here to celebrate because I got my dumb hat on where I look like a ridiculous meth addict Santa helper here, but I digress, and it's all for the holiday season. I hope everybody is getting ready for the Christmas season. I know it's been a little rough here in 2020, but that's okay. Christmas is really about just hanging out with everybody you care about and celebrating and being thankful for what we have. And the Christmas spirit sure does smell like flowers. So welcome to the stream. It's pretty simple. If you want to participate with what all the nonsense that we're doing, is pretty simple. If you want to do super chats, go ahead and do super chats. If you want to do stream elements and play funny sound bites, you can play funny sound bites. If you want to do Twitch and do all that stuff and play the same sound bites, you can do all that stuff too. Post your emojis, do all that stuff. We'll give you guys a shout out word of the day because we like to say thank you for being here and doing the shout outs. So we're going to do that. And then we'll take your questions. So if you have any questions you want to pose to us, this is mainly going to be a Q&A show because there's really nothing to discuss in the game per se. So go ahead and get your questions in. I'm trying to think of anything else. When you do your questions, make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question statement. That's how we scoop it up. It's pretty simple. It's simple. We're laid back. We're here to have fun and everything. Loki and Finn, you got all your Christmas stuff done? Christmas shopping? You ready for the big holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Loki?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't wait.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody in the chat's got the Christmas spirit. Sure do, dear Ranger J. Everybody sure is looking Christmassy. As I drink some Christmas bourbon in celebration. It's a celebration. Stick it to the ickiest. You want to tuck it up with the Grinch on Christmas Day there, Loki? I'll offer you a truce. All right. So we got everybody in chat. Make sure you give your greeting, get your questions in, do all that fun stuff. Also, hit the thumbs up, guys. We're on YouTube, so all the thumbs up matter on YouTube. Not so much on Twitch, but the thumbs up, the view time, all that stuff matters. Share it with everybody else. Get as many people in here we can, so the more people we have watching, the more viewership we get, the more viewership and thumbs up we get, that means that more in the algorithm that it's going to send that out to everybody else that might be interested in some SWGOH content, and that's how it works on YouTube. So everything you do matters, skewers, and we appreciate it. That being said, we'd like to shout out everybody and give them our thanks for being here, especially on this eve of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day celebration on this hump day at RC. Finn, we have a shout out word of the day that we like to give the skewers so that they can get their name shouted out, so we can say thank you for being here. What is the shout out word of the day?
All right, so everyone get ready for the spelling on this, because this is a fun Christmas word for today. Our shout out word of the day is Santalorian.
Oh.
Santalorian. Santalorian.
So he just spelled it for you, so there's no way you can mess this up. So just put Santalorian in. Don't need any of the other nonsense. Just go ahead and put Santalorian in the chat, and we will shout out your name. Anything but Santalorian will not work. It will not recognize you as getting a shout out. So when it doesn't happen, because I know you guys are about to spell it 20 different ways to Sunday wrong here, don't come crying to us. Cry to yourself, because you have done this yourself, Anakin. All right. I haven't seen anything. And it started off already. Really? Pantalorian? Really? Just going to start right off with the back, you to just really I mean. Right. So it's begun. The nonsense in the chat has begun. Some people are spelling it right. I appreciate that. And then the rest of you that are not spelling it right, you should be ashamed of yourselves, because he spelt the word for you to put in the chat to get your name shout out on this eve of Christmas Eve, Christmas celebration here at RSG. No, that is wrong, Obi John. We're not even saying that because I don't want McVenom to have a conniption fit. We're not going to do that to her on the eve of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day celebration here at RSG. It's a celebration. All right. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to talk about in the game? There's really not much going on. Anything on your mind about the game, Loki?
What's going on in the game?
We're doing the raid. Still the same old. I know my guild's doing.
Is this the first time we got the double galactic challenges? Is this the first week? Because I don't remember getting it last week, right?
Yeah, I think it's the first week. Yeah.
This is the first week, right? Okay.
Yeah, because I think they're starting now to release all the events and everything, so we're gonna get weird stuff, right? Because they're gonna re-release every single event over the next couple weeks for Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
No, but didn't they say that galactic challenge is supposed to be twice a week now?
Yeah,
they actually upped the frequency, right?
Yeah, it started.
Yes.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
So I'm excited for that.
We're also getting more events too. That's the fun part.
We're getting more events, so you get more stuff. So, and they've got the new packs in there, the holiday packs and all that stuff. So, there you go. All kinds of fun stuff in the game that you too can participate in if you are so inclined. I don't know. I mean, we're still doing the new raid. It's a pain in the ass. Actually, I think my guild's doing phase 4 right now, so God bless them. I wish I could help them, but I'm a little busy at the moment. I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, doing this stream. Thus negating the possibility of me actually taking time to go over there and dick around with the raid.
You can share your screen and then you can throw your whole roster in and do 1%. That's fun.
I did that earlier. I was helping Granny out, and that was awful. You get to under 20% at the Rancor. I mean, Kylo Ren got one-shotted, and I was like, wow. I was like, that's awful. So it's not a pleasant experience. So you have to be really coordinated with this stuff, and God bless the guild officers out there, because my goodness gracious and gravy, it is something else, man. Let me tell you, that new raid is it's kind of a pisser. I'm not gonna lie about it, folks. So, but for just an update on what we're doing tomorrow, I'm just doing GAC. That's it. We'll do mine. Loki, you're gonna be on for yours tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do mine, Loki's, and Grande's, helping Grande out. We'll do our 3
What time are you starting tomorrow?
Same time I always start the lunch stream, man.
Okay, so during the lunch stream. Okay.
Yep, same thing I always do. Yep.
Cool, I'll be here.
And then Friday, a quick stream just to set my GC defense. I'm not going to be on long because it's Christmas Day, and I don't even know what time I'm going to do that, but we'll do that before GAC starts. So, a lot of ammunition in the old pipe there. What else? And then Saturday, I don't think we're having Jedi Academy. I don't think we're doing anything this weekend because it's a holiday weekend, and it's gonna be like that for New Year's too. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. People are out of town. There's a lot happening. So I mean, we'll try to get as many streams as we can between the holidays and stuff like that, just to kind of keep you guys, somewhat entertained. But we want to spend time with our families and stuff too. So take a little bit of a holiday break too. So that being said, if you have any questions that you want to ask us, this is the time. Anything on your mind about the game, Finn? I don't think there is there?
No, I mean,
yes, and we can discuss the Mandalorian. If you have not seen the Mandalorian, I don't know what to tell you. I showed the entire 2 seasons Sunday in the chat after doing such a thing. 12 hours of streaming. I was sitting here doing that for the entire day Sunday. Spoilers will be discussed. If you have Mando spoilers you want to ask us, those are now a part of the curriculum. So, but what were you saying, Finn? I'm sorry, I kind of interrupted you there.
No, I think the only thing I'm wondering is if this challenge raid is the new raid that's supposed to tie us over.
It's tying us over, man. Good Lord in heaven, bro.
The thing is, the problem is that, and I'm assuming you guys are using similar strategies, which is that because there is a bonus that the bosses get.
Oh, yes.
If you start getting lower in percentages, right?
Yeah,
so everyone is like holding attacks at the beginning, and then
it's not a bonus for us; it's a penalty for us.
It's a huge penalty.
I know. So that's why I'm like, this raid is neat, but it really doesn't. It doesn't move the needle very much for any guild that's casual. Just flat out, right? The casual guilds are not going to be able to.
Oh no, you're not dicking with that. No, sir.
No, so that's the thing. Like, even if you have all of the galactic legends and stuff, which casual guilds will likely not have a whole bunch of them. Like when the other raids came out, you could all attempt it at your own schedule. You had 2 days, right? So we were able to kind of say, in this 12-hour period, work on phase 1 and let's see if we can get it down. And in the next 12-hour period, let's get over phase 2. And because we have people in so many different time zones, it was feasible to do it that way. We're still working on getting the characters and stuff because it is Relic 5, so it's difficult to get it. However, my concern is that this is still not really helping anyone that's like a kind of a casual or a light player. And if you're in a guild with a whole bunch of different time zones, this isn't very conducive to allowing that to be a really good kind of raid. So I'm hoping that there's more coming in the new year. We don't need anything right now. But early in the next year, in the quarter, I'm hoping that they come out with an actual new raid of a similar style where there isn't a penalty for attacking later in the phase. That just seems silly because then you're just forcing everyone to attack at the exact same time. And I know every raid ends up having a kind of a guild shift, right? Every raid has people moving around. They're finding guilds that work for them and maybe more competitive than the ones they're in. And this happens every single time. But I really hope that they bring out a new raid that allows us to go back to raiding in the same way we did before, which allows people in different time zones to still kind of work together on a raid. This does not do it. Forget even putting the Relic 5 thing aside. It doesn't really allow for that. And it's one of the factors of this game that hadn't been there before, right? Except for Arena and Fleet Arena, there was never really anything that was extremely time sensitive. Raids you could adjust with your guild, you could set rules in order to do that, but when the raid itself requires you to do everything at almost like a single time frame, it becomes difficult. So that's my only kind of concern with this new raid. It looks a lot of fun from everything I've seen. I only have one team in total that can do anything, so I'm obviously not pushing it. But it looks like a lot of fun. I just wish it was in a different format that allowed us to actually do it. And we're kind of gated by the difficulty with the not really conducive to allowing players to attack whenever they want. And of course, the Relic 5 gate makes it so that we can't really play it. So I hope they have more content for newer and more casual players to keep them interested in the game. So that's it.
All right.
I mean, one thing I want to add though, Finn, is even the rewards though are not for the casual player.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because what are you going to do with Relic 8 materials, right?
Yeah. No, that's true.
So it's so you almost want two things, right? Like you want a brand new raid, and then you want the rewards to be the correct, they have to be the correct kind of rewards for that kind of a player as well, right?
Well, I'll
Because
say
if they made,
one thing
a
just to
free-to-play
clarify,
player getting a
Loki.
bunch of Relic 8 mats isn't going to do anything, right? Because they have to get to Relic 7.
It depends on who you're talking about, though. That's why I want to clarify. Like, so I'm a casual player, right? But there is a difference between like casual and bottom fluffing. Because I'm bottom fluffing, so Relic 8 doesn't matter to me. But we do have players in our guild that are casual, but they're still trying to compete in arena. So their arena team is like Relic 7, and they're still going after Galactic Legends and doing all these things. So there are people that I can say that are casual that would still be able to make use of the Relic 8. For me personally, it wouldn't, but I don't really have an issue with the actual rewards, honestly. I think the rewards aren't too bad, but yeah, it's just we can't do anything. Just to kind of separate those two, because I think if you're thinking of me as casual, then yeah, Relic 8 doesn't matter, but that's more because I'm not pushing the top end of my roster. But there are free-to-play and even casuals that do that, and they would make use of the Relic 8. So personally, I don't see any issue with the actual rewards. It seems like the rewards aren't good enough, honestly. From what I've seen, the rewards are not good enough for the effort that you guys have to put in order to beat it. And I'll let you guys talk about that if you feel that way. But just from my view of it, the level of rewards is not good. But what the rewards are, whether you're casual or you're more hardcore, I think the rewards are actually okay in terms of what they're giving. But that's just my personal assessment.
I think the rewards are fine. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they've kind of balanced it to where if you are on the lower end of the spectrum with the rewards, you are going to get a few of the Relic 8 pieces, but you're also getting a lot of those that Gear 12 gear that you need. A lot of times I've gotten one whole piece, which has been kind of nice. So, I mean, I think the rewards are fine. I don't know what you feel about it, Loki.
I actually think the rewards are fine. I have other issues with the raid. I mean, like Finn kind of touched on it, about the coordination and the need to do that. It's going to be hard to merc now. I mean, I think a lot of merking guilds are stalling out in phase 4. If you're going to try to get this thing done with 25 players, you need certain team. I mean, you not only need 25 players, but all 25 players have to hit, and they all have to. They got to have certain teams. In terms of the, if you want to say you're a casual whale or a casual free-to-play that's got Relic 7, I mean, you can just go into the raid and get rank 50 and you're still going to get one mat. That's not terrible because you can do, 5 raids a month. You'll get Relic 8. If you absolutely do nothing and just get into a guild or a raid where you can just be rank 50, you need to do 10 raids and you'll get 10 of that gear. And you can do that in 2 months, which, it sounds crappy, but again, you're not doing anything. You're just getting in there as rank 50, and you'll get one mat. One other issue I have right now is actually I'm locked out of the raid now because I merked once, and they're really limiting the number of times you can do this raid now. And that's why I think, if you're gonna merc, I mean, do your 5 a month, get the one mat, and then next month get 5 more, and now you can. How much is it? Is it 10 or is it? No, it's 20, right? I apologize. It's 20. Yeah, so you got to get. I mean, you got to get. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. I apologize. I thought it was 10 mats, but I guess what I'm getting at is they lock this thing out because every raid I do now at home, I have a 5-day ineligible awards warning. So I can't do the next raid for 5 more days again because we just did one yesterday. And specifically this raid, they are locking you out, so you cannot speed up your Relic 8 collection as fast as they want you to. So everybody's gonna have some kind of a slow farm. The APK hackers are gonna do their thing because they still can't catch those guys. But I think the rewards are fine. The way it is. I agree with Ranger. If you want to put in the effort, then you get the rewards, and if you don't want to do anything, then you get the one mat. So,
All right. I'm trying to. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this, and I guess I'm
You trying to
needed.
raid too?
Yeah, we're doing the raid right now, phase 4. So I'm like, God damn it! Of all the times we could have picked,
Yeah,
we
you got
picked
it. You have to participate. I think
I
there were a
know
lot
I
of
have to,
Merc
but
raids,
it's like it's like God damn it, man! Jesus Christ!
You can share your screen, man. Go for it, man.
No, I'm not. So kiss my ass, Loki. How about that? So go ahead and get your questions in, guys. We're just gonna do some Q&A and stuff here. I'm waiting to get my orders from Meow Meow, Ahsoka Meow. That's my guild officer. So I'm just waiting to see.
Did they mention they were going to give us any free stuff for Christmas, or they didn't say anything yet, right? They just said it's all the pack stuff and
Yeah, I don't think they give us anything for Christmas because what their excuse was last year is that they don't celebrate Christmas in Star Wars. So they didn't really.
I could have sworn they've given us crap though for Christmas, man.
They've given us like the events and that kind of stuff before, but they haven't given us like a big reward. Like they do that for their anniversary.
It used to be the warehouse of crystals, man. You remember that one?
Oh, I know. They used to give you things to buy.
Well,
I'm sure we'll
buy,
get
and then it was on
packs.
sale. I think
Yeah.
they only have like those 2 crystal packs on sale now, and it's not even that
Yep.
great.
Yeah. No,
But
they might
used to
do something
discount
like
everything.
that.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they may do something like that, but they don't do like a big giveaway like they do at their anniversary.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see if they do anything. Even though they had a whole Christmas celebration, they just called it Life Day, and then yeah. So we'll see.
All right.
We'll see if they do anything.
Well, all I know is I'm starting the Rancor raid. I'm going in, and oh boy, oh god, he's yelling, he's screaming, oh god, oh Jesus, God help me.
Put that on airplane mode, brother.
I can't. I'm streaming at the moment and stuff, so this is making it really difficult. I mean, I'm streaming, man. What do you want me to do, man? Oh Christ! Well, I'm in, and I've started my run, so yeah. He really doesn't like First Order. Oh boy. Let's see. All right, so get your questions in and all that stuff.
You need to throw all the burst teams in, man. Like throw I think CLS is good.
Well, I haven't posted damage yet, so I'm just waiting.
Throw was it GG Django? I think is the team that'll get you a couple percent. I mean, at this point, we're figuring out teams to get 1%, right? Which is
I know phase 4 is ugly, man. I mean, I'm not joking.
phase 4 is disgusting, man. I think there were dudes throwing entire rosters in, and they couldn't get like 3%.
Yeah.
So that's rosters we're throwing into this damn thing, and the Rancor just gets pissed off and stomps on all of them.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to do double duty here. He is really pissed off. Oh my God in heaven. He is a very angry Rancor. It's got 1%. I'm like, okay, holding. Oh, it's so brutal. All right. Well, I mean, if there's nothing else, Finn, I guess we can just do some Q&A. This is going to be kind of a shorter stream. I mean, there's nothing really going on. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to report. So really, let's get into your questions and kind of do that. And then we'll do the shout-outs and say thank you, and then we can wrap it up, you know? So, unless I'm missing anything. Am I missing anything, Finn?
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay, let's just get into the Q&A.
Yeah, it's kind of a quiet week as we go into the holidays. So, Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can get in questions, any questions. We're just kind of chatting with you guys today because it's a very laid-back stream.
Did you guys catch it where Gom opened our gifts on
I did.
on stream?
I have not seen it yet. I have not had time.
Oh, okay. That's
I
pretty
did.
epic.
He
almost
kind
cried.
of. Yeah, I know. He was like spazzing out, talking to Loki what to do and everything. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Gom is an awesome guy.
yeah. Thanks. And he did,
And then his stream crashed. He was playing with the lightsaber so much.
Well, that's what happens when you play with your saber too much. You lose it. You poke out your eye, kid.
All right. First question, Nightmare. Question: Jedi Knight Luke event drops in less than 7 hours. Should I relic a Jedi team around Relic 7 Jedi Knight Luke, like a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren counter, or continue relicking other rebels for Jedi Master Luke? I was like, work towards Jedi Master Luke. The characters you're getting for that is going to help anyway.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
What's the relic requirement in Jedi Knight Luke, though?
Jedi Luke is relic. It's all threes.
It's relic 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So there's certain characters you'll have to take up a little bit higher, but
right.
Yeah.
I think you can get the counter done with a relic 3. I mean, maybe not, but there's other things you can do to counter SLKR, so you're good.
Yeah. Work towards Jedi Master Luke then. Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Gav P question: do you think the rewards for the challenge Rancor need improving?
No,
I thought they did, but it seems like Ranger and Loki are good with them.
Yeah, we're fine with them. I'm actually fine with them. They're pretty solid. I think Loki's on the same page as I am.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, they can give us more of the relic 8. I apologize. I thought it was 10, but yeah, it's they can give us more of that. But from what I'm seeing, the guys at the bottom that finish at the bottom, they get really good gear compared to the ones that finish at the top. So the ones at the top get more relic 8 mats and less quality gear, and then the ones at the bottom get all the good gear. So
yeah,
that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Then next question, Neo Venom question: did Finn remember to buy extra fruit snacks to leave out for Cenobite Baby Yoda Christmas Eve? No.
What? No, get out of here. Shame on you.
I don't want to invite Cenobite Baby Yoda here. Why would I do such a thing? That is awful, Neo Venom. Awful. I'm not inviting that. No. Let's see. Next question, Nightmare. Love seeing Loki getting so much FaceTime recently on RSG and even Remon. One of the most knowledgeable and best players in the game. There's no question there, but I agree.
The Loki, yes. Did you say Remon?
Well, he said Loki's been on Remon's stream. So.
Right. So that's okay. I just want to make sure we clear on who has got the knowledge and who doesn't.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm being truthful, man. Am I lying, Loki? Loki's too nice. He won't say
You never lie.
Oh my God, Loki, you're such a bitch.
It is nice having Loki on the stream.
It is nice, so. Yeah. It is cool. We enjoy having him. But I mean, it's so heartbreaking. Everyone keeps asking when I'm going to remod Remon's roster again. I'm like, I'm not doing it again. I busted my ass fixing that stuff, and then he just let it go to complete and utter crap. He's like, now I'll let you fix it again. Like, no!
Yeah.
Go through that again.
Like it's some kind of favor to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like you really want to remod my roster. Here it is again.
Here it is again. Well, thank you, sir. So nice. What a great Christmas present.
Please, can I do it once more?
Yeah, let me just start it over. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Let's see. Okay, let's start going into some Mando questions here because we got a couple of them. Roast Taco question: What is the OG Mando team comp, and what mods for each character?
Well, it's Mando. It's definitely IG-11 and Quill. But
Cara doesn't fit on that team. That's the thing.
No, not Cara. She still remains on the Mon Mothma team. Loki, if I'm saying anything, I'm pulling my ass. Correct me. Oh, they think just have Finn do it. All right, Finn, what do you think?
Have Finn do what? The Mando team?
Yeah, what do you think the Mando team is?
I mean, there's only if you're talking about like the OG Mando are you talking about like OG Mandos like the show, or are you talking about actual Mandos? I'm assuming he's talking about the show. In that case, you only have 5 options. Right? Because you have 6. I'm not including Gideon, because Gideon is dark side, right? So you're going to have Bam, you're going to have Mando, Grief, Quill, and IG-11. And I think the best one is probably still regular Mando lead.
You're not running the full team like that.
You're not. That's the whole thing. Like you're not. I feel like you're gonna break them up into other.
You have to.
teams.
The Mando Grief team is too good on the bounty hunter teams. It can kill Darth Revan like it's no business, right? So you're gonna run IG. You're gonna run IG and Quill with Mando. Now the other two, the scoundrels that you want to use. I mean, you can go Nest and L3. You could go Missioner Zalbar. I mean, there's a lot of combinations you can put on that team with just those characters. So
like I would want to have Clash here because I think for Beskar Mando,
he gave a team and I can't remember which.
I know, but I think Beskar Mando is one that would work well with other scoundrels, right? Grief and Mando work with bounty hunters. You can keep them on a bounty hunter team, be really effective. Cara Dune ends up on the rebel team with Mon Mothma. I think Beskar Mando could go really well with a Zalbar and Mission for a scoundrel team, right? And then you kind of have Queel and IG-11 left over who can work well together, but then you can throw them on their own separate kind of team. That's why I'm just like, it's... Oh, so he's not even talking about the show. Okay, Rose Taco's not even talking about the show. He's just talking about a team comp with the OG Mando.
The OG Mando, if you're talking...
It's bounty hunters.
It's bounty hunters. It's always been bounty hunters. You're not going to take...
Yeah.
It's you can go Mando lead with the bounty hunters, and the team that I was running was Mando lead, Jango, Boba Fett, Bosk, and Grief.
Yeah.
The other one is if you want to go against like Darth Revan, we remodded my bounty hunter team for this specific purpose. You have to make Jango your fastest, but it's Jango lead with Mando, Grief, Bosk, and Boba Fett as well. You have to remod them a certain way for that counter to work. But yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to use it for. But I mean, that team could take out a lot of stuff. So there you go.
Yeah. So if it's just that one, then yeah, it's just all bounty hunters. Elliot Worsfold, question: favorite episode of Mando season 2?
It's a toss up. I think episode 5 and episode 8 are like neck and neck for me.
The last one is 8.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Yeah, whatever the last one is, that one, 100% that one.
But the one with Ahsoka is so goddamn good. I love that episode. It's hard for me to choose between those two.
Sorry, the Luke just.
Yeah, but Ahsoka was she was.
Ahsoka was good, but like so Ahsoka, we kind of got a little bit of hint of, right, because of talk of Rosario Dawson being cast and like, right, so it wasn't really like a huge spoiler that
that's not
Ahsoka
why I like
in
it.
There.
I like it because the character was so well done, so well executed. This is the small intricacies that she did playing that character. They nailed it, and they nailed it in such a way that I didn't even think that didn't think that was Rosario Dawson. I just thought there's Ahsoka live action in the flesh, and it was just unbelievable. And that episode was so amazing, and it had Michael, I'm forgetting his name. Michael Biehn, thank you. I was gonna say Michael Bill. I'm like, that's not right. This is such a good episode, but I'm torn between those two. I mean, the other ones. I mean, the one with Bo-Katan was exceptionally good. It was pretty decent. I actually liked the Bill Burr episode. This one was really good, man. I mean, that was a fantastic episode. Yeah. So, and the one with Boba Fett with the gaffy stick, my sweet Jesus. I mean, goddamn. Talk about, that's got to be the most brutal episode ever.
But that's exactly why I'm saying it's episode 8, because I feel like season 2 of the Mando, like all the really good stuff was all kind of nostalgia in some ways, like bringing back characters from other series and movies, right? So it's the return of Ahsoka. We saw Bo-Katan. Then we got Boba Fett. Like, those are the moments. That's why, like, those ones, they kind of hinted at. But Luke freaking came out of nowhere.
That's fine.
Like, I went back and watched it. And once you know, like, I was kind of thinking it when I first saw it. But when that X-Wing comes in and Cara Dune is just like, one X-Wing, great. It's like, when it first came in, I thought was, no, that can't be. And then I completely fanboyed, like, squealed when I saw the glove on the right hand.
So did a bunch of other grown men on YouTube. Yes. It's fantastic.
Yes. So, and then I watched again, and then when you see the X-Wing just like coming in, that is when like you just start to get chills when you know it's Luke. But that episode, in plus, I can't lie, like all the feels from the whole Din.
No, I thought they were both
and everything with
yeah.
with
I mean,
Baby
that's fine
Yoda,
if you think
like,
episode 8. That's cool. I think it's a toss up between 5 and 8 for me. So,
Loki, what about you?
I like episode 2 because nobody liked it.
I'll say the spider one. You just talking shit.
Because it had Mr. Kim in it. That's why I liked it.
Yeah, it also had Dave Filoni in it as well. Shooting spiders. My God.
Loki.
Oh Lord.
And the naked alien.
Yeah.
And Baby Yoda popping those eggs.
I know, right? Like, how many did you eat?
That's the thing. So I am really. It would have. That whole series would have taken such a dramatic turn if he ate like all of the eggs.
I
right?
know. How could
like
you...
completely wiped out that speech. I'm so glad that he didn't eat every single one. That's what I was afraid of the entire time. Like, please don't let Baby Yoda be like a species. He would basically like have committed genocide on that entire species by eating their eggs. Like, please don't let him do that. Please. So he ate a few. But he controlled himself and didn't eat every single one. But yeah. God. That.
So the cool thing about those spiders is I believe those are actually canon, those spiders. And there's a funny name. I can't pronounce the name.
I don't
it's
remember
like
the name of them either.
Yeah, it's like we shock or basically his name has 3 Y's in it. I just remember that. And there was a game before SWGOH called Assault Team, which was the first, in my opinion, it was the first Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and it was a Disney game. It was called Star Wars Assault Team, and it was a POV. It was a first person SWGOH game, and I remember there was a scene where you had to fight those damn spiders. So there's actually some merit to my answer why I like episode 2, because they really reached deep into these aliens or spiders or whatever these characters that they had hidden away in canon.
Yeah, but Filoni is such a master doing that shit.
Right, he's good at doing that. He
does that shit
bust
all
it
the
out.
time. That's why I adore Filoni and Jon Favreau.
Yeah,
I mean they're just in a perfect place right now, and I am so excited for what is coming with the Ahsoka series, the Old Ben series, the Rangers of the Republic. We've got, that Boba Fett series. I can't wait to watch. That's going to be dark, but brother, oh boy, is that going to be a ruthless series, man. I cannot wait. And we're just getting all these different series, and some of them are going to tie in together, like they said, and it's just so good. It's so good to be a Star Wars fan right now, man. Merry Christmas to us. God damn it. Lady Boner just went off.
Okay. I guess that's okay. Next question. What else? 73. Does a Darth Revan Basti Watt counter still work for a Jedi Master Luke team with Jedi Knight Revan in the lead? What other counter teams are there?
Who asked it?
That was what else 73.
It depends who Revan marks. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
That's a big problem. If he marks Watt, you're good to go. So there is some RNG with it. If you want to be cute, you can bring in another couple of Sith, but it still should be able to win though. If you bring in Sith Empire,
yeah, but if he marks Bastila, you're screwed.
If he marks Bastila,
you're hosed.
I think you can still get out of it, but you need Revan's. You need Revan's abilities more than anything.
Yeah, but
if they mark Revan, you lose it for one turn, and then
you're toast.
It basically snowballs after that.
Yeah, Bast is pretty bad too. It's one of those things when Jedi Revan's in there that excuse. Now, if it's just a Luke team, enjoy yourself.
If your Darth Revan can go first, which is hard because Jedi Master Luke is 40 speed to all the Jedi. So their Darth Revans, and especially if they have regular Basti in that team, then their Darth Revan is probably going to push about 400 speed or something like that. And I'm sorry, their Jedi Knight Revan's going to push like 400 speed. So your Darth Revan's got to be really fast. But it's tough.
All right.
Commander Skywalker saying, The Finn Baby Yoda would have ended that family's line, not the whole species. So better. No, they were the last two of their species.
No, I
That
thought
was the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, she was saying her and her husband were the only two left of their species.
Mm.
And he had gone to the other planet to try and like make a life for him, and she had to go and meet him.
Mm.
So it would they're like the last ones. So it kind of would have ended the whole species. I'm fairly sure they were the last two
I
of
don't
their
remember
kind, is
specifically
what
on
they
that one,
said.
but yeah.
I'll have to go and listen back to what is her name, Amy Sedarkis. I'm waiting for her character's name. I keep forgetting the mechanics. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they were the last. They were the last of the family line. Okay.
Yes, that's what I thought it was too.
Okay, I thought it was the end of like the entire species. Like they were the last two. So okay. Well, that makes it a little better. It is a little better. Still not good, but a little better. Okay. I have to go and watch that again. That was episode 2? Loki's favorite. Okay. Next question is OBJohn72. Says, Happy Christmas, guys. Is Jedi Knight Luke better than Darth Revan in Arena?
No.
Jedi Knight Luke seems to be able to give you more counters, though.
Well, they each can kind of Galactic Legend now, so it's like they're even Steven on that. I mean...
Yeah, Darth Revan can potentially counter all of the Galactic Legends if he wanted to. Jedi Knight Luke, you are stuck using him
on
a Jedi team. Yeah.
Yeah, Kylo...
you can use him against Rey. It's just harder.
I think they're pretty even,
but, I mean,
though.
It's a hard counter to Rey, but I guess my point is you have to use him with Jedi, whereas Darth Revan, you can use him with like the Thrawn Watt team. You can use him with full Sith Empire. You can use him out of lead and use him behind, SLKR. You can use him behind Sith Eternal. I think Darth Revan's more versatile, in my opinion, and his ability, it takes away turn meter if you attack the leader is just it's terrible. And that's what makes him so good is that move. And he does Death Mark, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, next question, Vormax. Which quality of life update do you want in 2021?
Ship loads out. The loadout for ships. That's what I want.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with larger mod inventory.
I think you took my 2.
Sim the heroic Sith raid. I think it's time.
The ability to remove or undo the placement of a team in Territory Wars and GAC.
Ooh, that would be good. You know, it'd be kind of cool is to be able to join and rejoin GAC before it starts.
Yes.
Like how you do with Territory War, right? Like you can leave and then remod, you can level some of your tunes up, and then you can join again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sometimes like join GAC by accident and I forgot. I hit that join button, by accident, and I've made it a point now. I don't join until like half hour before it starts.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be nice to do that.
What else? What else would be some? Nightmare, I've been asking for that for a while, and I know that it's not happening. That's also not I don't consider that a quality of life change. That's a mechanics change. That would be a big change to the game, honestly. So Nightmare said, Finn, I'm surprised yours isn't adding a pass option. And that's something that I would say for sure that's more than a quality of life. So usually the option's either pass or like a defend where you don't attack and you just kind of wait out your turn. But that would be a huge mechanic change. Huge. So that's why I wouldn't put it on the quality of life list. Yeah, I think those are like the major ones. Let's see. What else has a good one? The ability for officers to swap teams between zones or take them out completely if they're not correct for territory wars. Yep. Officer territory war stuff has definitely been suggested a lot. So. Rose Taco, next question. Then what's the IG-11 and Queel team? I haven't really found a good team for them in general. Just trying to figure out where they go because a lot of the other teams are together. But Loki, Ranger, do you guys have an idea where to put Queel and IG-11?
Well, yeah, you put IG and 11 with the new Mando, and you add 2 scoundrels of your choice on there.
So you're basically doing something like Beskar, Mando, Queel, IG-11, Missions Albar?
Something along those lines. I mean, you can go like L3 and Nest, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of different combinations you can use with scoundrels, but those 3, stick them together and just add 2 scoundrels and you're good to go.
So I'm not sure if that's like the most optimal team, but it works. They do look like.
But I'm still working on getting Beskar Mando, so I really won't know until I get a chance to really, play around with them and stuff. I mean, Loki, do you have any suggestions?
No, that was going to be my suggestions. You can just, his leader's pretty good. And the ability to spam Wonders of the Force and give your other scoundrel allies damage immunity, I think it's pretty fun. Vancelli had a recent video I saw of his, which was pretty good, but he was using a bounty hunter. He was using a bounty hunter team with it's like that Django team, right? That you mentioned, Ranger. He was actually dropping Grief out and putting Beskar Mando in now. And what you do is you spam the Wonders of the Force and you heal up all your guys. So you imagine like Bosk taunting and you put damage immunity on Bosk and he just sits there taking all the hits. And it's a pretty slick team. It's pretty cool how he used it. And you do big damage. But Beskar's ended up, I mean, he's pretty versatile. I mean, you can throw him behind a Ray team if you want. You can go Ray, Galactic Legend Ray with Beskar Mando and IG-11 and Quill and plus another one, and you'll have one hell of a Ray Scoundrel team for defense. That's kind of annoying. Other than that, I mean, I have a Relic 7 IG-88 that I'll probably put on that team too. And I Relic 7 him because of the ship, but he's not bad either. He's actually pretty annoying. And you can throw him in that team with Beskar Mando lead. And a bunch of droids, so it's pretty fun. Science. Hey, I wanted to go back to the question about the quality of life. I want to throw one more out there because it came to me. Okay. Because they're probably going to keep using this new raid system, there should be a confirmation of damage when you're done. When you're done with your phase, it should actually ask you, do you want to drop this damage? Yes or no. So we don't have any mess ups, Oh yeah. So we don't have to rely on airplane mode,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's
like it's like the Zeta, right? They put the warning that says, "Are you sure you want to upgrade your Zeta?" Yes, right. So there should be a warning that says, "You're about to drop damage. Are you cool with that?" And I think that would be kind of neat, and then we don't have to rely on airplane mode and messing up the because you go below 80% on the Rancor, you screwed up the whole guild, and that's a big mess up, and all they have to do is put a confirmation yes or no after you post damage. I think that would be great.
There you go. Science. Let's see. Next question. Nightmare posted a question, but it's really not a question, so it's just kind of a statement. He said, RSG sending Gamma lightsaber, Rangers streaming both seasons of Mando for the skewers, having fundraisers for good causes. This is why I love RSG so much. You guys are the best. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Thank you.
And we can give, it was sent by RSG, but really the whole lightsaber was Loki's idea. You guys all know Loki is the lightsaber builder.
Oh yeah.
So thank you to Loki for the idea. We were trying to figure out something.
I was trying to get him to send him his roommate, but then I realized Gom's married, and that would have gone over poorly.
Well, the dude's like breaking his back, dancing for us and getting.
That's why I was sending it. I was going to
getting tips for the ACS.
Your roommate,
so we gotta
give him a nice massage.
We gotta.
I not comment. Okay, next question. Nightmare. What is the most annoying move in the game? For me, it's Seeps Basic because it takes too long.
The most annoying move.
Dude, the most annoying for me is the roll up with Droideka, dude. I hate that move, man. I hate that move so much because you know it's coming, and if you didn't bring the right tune in to dispel it, you're screwed, man.
Yeah.
The no match for Droidekas.
Oh my god, I hate that move. I hate New Gunray, man. I hate all of his moves.
What did you
They're
say?
annoying.
Soon the suffering of your people, Loki, will change your mind. Take him away.
It's may count as like a double, but I hate Dooku's counterattack. Freaking double counterattack with a stun pretty much every single freaking time.
That's why you stun him back. You stun him first or you daze him.
I
And
know.
You go in there and beat his ass.
I know, but Dooku is like one of the worst. I hate Dooku. I think Droideka is still on the top of my list. This is the same reason Loki said. But I think Dooku is probably like my second. Just, I hate him. I don't mind the roller skate stuff as much as Aoshi does, but yeah, just the double counterattack. That's the whole reason why I want to pass. It's like, okay, so I can either attack Dooku for no reason, or I can attack Dooku for no reason. Just like, no, that's so stupid. I just want to not... Can't I just not attack him? Give me a pass. I'm just not going to attack somebody. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Next question. Carl Kopich has a question. Says, what is the best Supreme Leader Kylo team for Heroic Sith Raid if you do not have Hoda?
Well,
Traya was the original, I think, instead of Hermit Yoda.
for the which raid? The Sith
the
raid?
Sith raid.
We did it today on the lunch stream. We used it's Kylo Ren with Hermit Yoda, First Order.
No, that's the whole thing. It's without
No, he
Hermit
doesn't- he
Yoda.
doesn't
Oh,
have
without
Hermit
Hermit
Yoda.
Yoda, then throw in Watt. Then you're basically hosed.
No, I think it's Traya. Traya was
it's
the
Traya.
original.
It's Traya. It was
Yeah.
Traya originally, but yeah.
Yeah, you
There
can
you
do
go.
it with Traya, and you just won't have the healing, so you got to be very careful. You gotta spam Thrawn a lot to get protection back, but I think
That's-
Traya was the one you isolate, and then the isolate I think slows down the raid boss more, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Fracture-
fracture and
Isolate.
it's fracture and isolate, like slows down the raid boss enough, and then you can pick away at him. It's a little bit harder, but it works.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for questions.
You sure?
Yeah.
See some more? I guess not.
Mm-mm.
All right.
So what I will do is we'll end today on our shout outs. So let me get everyone that
Well, before we do that, we
shout-outs.
got to do Kermit sings a Christmas song.
I know. I'm gonna get the list while you do that.
Okay, so we gotta. Well, we're just sitting here.
How's your raid going?
So we're gonna go Kermit sings a Christmas song. All right, let me do this so we can get it into view. Let me pin this. There we go. All right, we're gonna have Kermit sing a Christmas song, and I have selected a timeless classic. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Originally by Gala Peavy, but here we go. With hi ho, Kermit the Frog here, wishing everybody a very happy and Merry Christmas. Here from RSG. I'm a big fan of RSG, but I'm more a fan of Christmas. Yay! All right, so I'm going to sing some of I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Boys and girls, we're not going to spell that word because it would be bad. It would lead to horrible things. All right, so all right, here we go. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will really mind. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the door. It's the easiest thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what a joy. Surprise when I open my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like the hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Yay, Merry Christmas!
Very good.
All right. Shout outs. Yee.
They're there.
Well, yeah, that doesn't really do anything for me here. Who's doing the shout outs? What are we doing the shout outs? What voice? I don't know. God damn it.
Just do it as Ranger. We haven't heard Ranger. Just do shout.
Okay, so shout outs for our Christmas Eve, Christmas Day celebration. These are all the people that actually got the word spelled correctly in the chat, so they will get the shout out celebration. And the shout out, because they spelled the word right. We got Boris Balkan, fellow comrades, thank you for being here. Commander Skywalker, all right, there we go. Contingent 33, Darth Revan, 1023, Daxatronic, XO, Fatality, V2, Gav P, Iron Dingo. Dingo ate his baby and then made iron. It's pretty good. Mad Dog 9856. That's a pretty good drink right there, right there. The lovely Maz Kanata's here. Hey, Maz. Hey. Neo Venom 2, Obi John 72, Ray Rock, Raider Nation, Ronan Zai, Rose Taco, one of my favorite people on the planet, Torn Jax, Weddell 73, The Wolfell, Utah Ziglet, and Nightmare. So there you go. I think that was all the shout outs. Yeah, that was it. That was just everybody who actually knew how to spell the word correctly. God bless them. All right. Anything else we need to do? I did Kermit singing a Christmas song. We've talked a little bit for like an hour and stuff. It's the holidays, guys, but we did want to get a stream in. There's really nothing going on in the game, but we did want to hang out with you guys a little bit. And have some fun with you guys, and just celebrate and say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. But tis the season of giving and fellowship, and we want to say thank you for everything you guys have done for us this year. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a tough year. 2020 has been the shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It has been really awful, and some of you it's been more awful than others. I hope that RSG through this tough times has brought you guys something fun to listen to. That's why me and Finn, especially, and Loki, bust our ass doing the stuff that we do and do the things that we do and stream the hours that we stream because of you guys. You guys are the reason why we do it. So it's the little things that we do that bring you a little bit of joy in your life every day that make you a little bit happy. That's kind of our big Christmas gift to you guys. And the other things like showing you guys Mando or helping Gom with the lightsaber. Those are the stuff that we like to do. We just like to give back. So Christmas is the time to give, and that's what we try to do. So with that, I just want to say Merry Christmas to Finn, Merry Christmas to Loki, Merry Christmas to all the skewers. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. We will be here tomorrow, Christmas Eve, to do GAC. Then I will be off radar, other than a small stream on Christmas Day. I don't know when I'm going to do it, just to set my GAC defense. Saturday, probably not going to have any streams. And then we'll be back Monday. We'll just do our normal lunch streams. But there's not going to be a lot of other streams because Finn's going to be celebrating the holidays. Loki's going to be celebrating the holidays. You guys are going to be celebrating the holidays. So, this is the time to spend it with your families and your friends as best you can. Be safe out there. Coronavirus is still killing scores of us right now. And we need to be safe and we need to take it serious. So wash your hands, wash your face. Wear your mask, social distance, even if you have a gathering, keep it small, right? And make sure that everybody that can be tested is tested. And, just be safe. We'd rather you be here than in the hospital or something worse. So please look out for one another, and be kind and, to each other. And remember, this is the season to just one little small thing every day can make someone's life and someone's day a lot better. And that's what it really is, what it's all about. So with that, I'm going to be dicking around with this Rancor raid because Meow Meow's yelling at me. So I'm going to go do that. Finn, are you doing anything in the Discord or Loki, anything? Or are we just going to...
I saw a request by Nightmare.
What?
He wants me to sing the hula hoop song as a chipmunk.
Yeah, all right, let's do that, and then we'll end the stream. I like that. I did Kermit doing the hippopotamus song. You can do the chipmunk song.
Okay.
Do we want to do the intro where I introduce all the chipmunks and play?
We'll just jump straight into the song.
Where I'm like Alvin. You don't want that part?
We'll just jump into the
Okay.
song. Okay. Give me 1 second here.
And
That was very good, Theodore. That was very good, Simon. Alvin, you're a little bit low. Alvin. Alvin. Alvin!
There you go. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Anything you want to say, Loki, before we get out of here?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Can't say enough. I mean, we said it during Thanksgiving. Just thankful for everybody because we do this for you, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the community. So, Merry Christmas to Ranger and Finn, and Force Ghost Tits and Force Ghost Grande.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to them. That's all I got, man. And I'll see you tomorrow because I'll do my GAC too.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be here tomorrow doing our GACs on the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day GAC fact. We got to get it done. We got to get.
I'll try to give you guys update in Discord when I do it. So
yeah, it'll be all good. So we love you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you when we see you. Peace out.